Hi guys, welcome to Doug's Shoe Bushcraft. Today's topic is this little EDC flashlight by Wuben. This model is the Night X-0, and they were nice enough to send me this and ask me to review it. And I believe in EDC gear, everyday carry. In other words, I get up in the morning and there's certain things by habit that I have on the nightstand or wherever. And when I get up first thing in the morning, I'm putting them in my pockets, on my belt. So these things I always have with me. So if something happens, some sort of emergency, something urgent, and I need one of these things, I have it. So I believe in EDC, and in my opinion, a flashlight is part of that. They should have an EDC flashlight, and smaller is better. Big, huge thing might be good in some situations, but are you always going to have that enormous spotlight on you, whatever it is? Maybe not. Not that the spotlight is bad, I'm just saying you should have a little one that you carry in your pocket or wherever you choose to put it, but you always have it on you, because you can be out hiking or hunting, whatever your hobby is, whatever your activity that you're going into the woods, can take longer than you thought, or something can happen, you get delayed and you're walking back in the dark, which is dangerous. Around here, these areas, the most common cause of death out in the woods is falls. So if I don't have a flashlight, I can easily trip over a rock or a root. I fall and I get injured, or people die that way. It doesn't have to be much of a fall. Around here, I can also accidentally step off a cliff, particularly in the dark. I can't see. And I think you can hear the water in the background. Without a flashlight, I can stumble, fall into the water, and drown. It really makes your life a lot easier. Plus, if you're walking on a trail or trying to find a trail, light's a good thing to have. So I believe in EDC, and we're going over this one today. This is an angle light. This heavy-duty clip. It's really rugged. So you can clip it to your clothes, you could clip it to your backpack strap or your belt, you clip it to your hat. I don't mean your hat visor, because then it'll be shining on the ground, but you could clip it to the band of your hat, for example, and there you go. And then the charging port is underneath the button, which is magnetic, and it has this seal to make it water resistant. With an EDC light or pocket light, the first thing I want to know is, does it have a lockout function? Because most of them have a sensitive button. Without a lockout function, you put it in your pocket, you hit it accidentally, and there you go. And a powerful flashlight on high can actually burn you, or even set your clothes or something on fire. So, does it have a lockout? This one does. You press it 4 times fast, and it gives you that flash to let you know it's in lockout mode. Then if you hit the button just like once with it on lockout mode, it gives you a blue LED flash just so you'll know what's going on. So to turn it on, get it out of lockout mode, 4 times faster again, and you're back to normal operation. These are your brightness settings. Moon, that's just 1 lumen. Low, 50 lumens. Medium, 150. High, 250. Then you hit it twice really fast for turbo, and they're saying that's 1100 lumens with this battery that comes with it. And we'll go over these ratings once it gets dark. They're saying the moon at 1 lumen is rated for 130 hours. But the low, 40 hours. Remember, that's 50 lumens, which is more than the old 2 D-cell incandescent lights that we had. And for just this EDC light, 40 hours. It's going to be plenty of time to hike out in the dark. Then medium, 15 hours. And high, 2.5 hours. And if you hit it twice, like I said, you get to turbo, and then you keep hitting it twice and you can cycle through the strobes. I'm not going to do that here online because some people have a medical issue with the strobes, but you can have a strobe or a really fast strobe or an SOS signal, and they're saying that's rated for 1,000 lumens. So that could be great, particularly I'm thinking boating, to just set an SOS signal and clip it to something, and while you're doing whatever you need to do, other people around you would know that you need help. It has a memory function, that's nice. So in other words, whatever mode it's in when I shut it off, just one press it turns on to that mode. Unless I long press it from off, and then it's on moonlight. It's dark, so it's time to test the lumen ratings of the night X-0. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to put it up against this giant mag light, LED mag light, 3D batteries. The model is ML300L, and it's rated for 625 lumens. So turbo on this, they say 1100, so we'll see how it goes. But it hardly seems fair. I mean, on the surface, what's this flyweight versus super heavyweight? How can they have a match? But we'll try. That's moonlight. Not sure if you can see it lighting up the ground there. Looks better in person with my eyes adjusted to the darkness. I could walk around like that on moonlight mode. Low. It's a good amount of light actually, just walking around. Medium. High. That's high. I'm pointing down the trail. Okay, I'm going to hit turbo mode. So shield your eyes or put on your shades. That lights up the world. I'll compare that now to the mag light. So I'm thinking right in the spot the mag light's throwing more light, but in the halo it's dimmer. Okay, I'll compare it to the night X-0. I mean, I don't have any way to test lumens, but in person that's lighting up the world, and it just seems to be throwing more light than the mag light. Okay guys, this little light, the night X-0, does everything I need to do. I like it. I'm going to recommend it. And I thank Wuben for sending that to me. That was very nice. And also, they're offering our viewers discounts. I'll put all the links and information in the description. But I believe it's for a limited time, but they're giving you a 20% discount on this particular light. And there's a discount code for 10% off. Could be site-wide, if not everything on the site, then most things. I thank you guys for joining me. We put out new videos every Thursday, so I'll see you then. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Psalm 27:1.